Welcome back, my fellow gamers. We've talked about a lot of fan favorite FNAF animatronics in the past, but there is still one who is my personal favorite that we have yet to dive into. Foxy the Pirate. Today we'll be taking a closer look at everyone's favorite, mysterious, demanding, and somewhat elusive animatronic as we count down the top 10 shocking Foxy the Pirate facts. And my mateys, be sure to stick around till the end of this list, where I'll also have some bonus content coming your way. But for now, avast! Let's get counting. Number 10. Tallest. Many believe that Foxy is actually the tallest animatronic in the game. Although it has not been officially confirmed, most people have estimated that he is at least 7 feet tall, being between 7 feet tall and 7 feet and 7 inches tall. Most have come to this conclusion based on constructing estimated heights for the animatronics in the game, using the door frame we see them pop up in, and other location furniture and visuals as height reference. Number 9. Christopher McCullough. Christopher McCullough provided the voice for Foxy the Pirate in the FNAF games, but did you know that he voiced another character in the games as well? In Sister Location, we get to see a little bit of a show called The Immortal and the Restless, a soap opera TV series. Many episodes play following the completion of each shift in the game. The show centers around Vlad, a vampire, and his romantic relationship with a woman named Clara. McCullough also provided the voice for Vlad's character. His credits also include voice work for another popular game, the Marvel Avengers Academy mobile game, where you can hear him lend his voice to that of Avenger Hank Pym. He does it all. He's a vampire, he's a pirate, he's an Ant-Man. Number 8. His sidekick. Some believe the Balloon Boy is actually in cahoots with Foxy, and that the two characters are partners. This is because in FNAF 2, and similarly in the VR FNAF game Help Wanted, Balloon Boy is the one who periodically messes with your lights in the game, periodically making you extremely vulnerable to Foxy's attacks, as though Balloon Boy is working with Foxy and helping him to successfully get to and kill the player. Number 7. Power drainage. Something astute players may have noticed, while more casual players may have missed, is the amount at which Foxy actually drains your power. In the first game, if Foxy leaves Pirate Cove and dashes at your door, you have to be quick to respond and close it to prevent him from entering the office and attacking you. If you successfully block his entrance, he'll bang on the door a few times before resetting back at Pirate's Cove. But when you block him, although he obviously doesn't kill you, he still manages to cause you some grief, as his attempt to attack you actually drains your power. The first time he gets to you in a shift, it'll only be 1% that he'll take away from you, but if he gets out again, he'll take another 6% of your power. And if you aren't watchful enough and he escapes Pirate Cove a third time, he'll drain 11% of your battery when you block him that third time, if you manage to block him and he doesn't kill you. Number 6. FNAF 3 Mystery. Before the trailer for FNAF 3 was released, Scott put out some teaser content for fans to enjoy, getting everybody hyped. One teaser featured a character with a golden face who had rows of sharp teeth that appeared to be covered in blood. Due to the sharp teeth, fans suspected this actually might be Foxy, but later, when Springtrap was revealed in the trailer, it was actually suspected that Springtrap might have been the one featured in that teaser. However, as we got to see more of Springtrap, we noticed that his teeth were actually not pointed like Foxy. Foxy himself remains one of the only animatronic characters who has sharp teeth in the game. And so, people were left to wonder if this was just a mistake on Scott's part, and he changed the design of Springtrap prior to the game being released, or was Foxy simply supposed to have a bigger role that ended up being rewritten or cut? Number 5. Singing! While the animatronics are all musical to a degree, as, you know, they all perform in a band together, Foxy is one of the few that you can hear continuing to sing after hours. That dum-da-dum-dum that you hear, or pum-pa-pum-pum, depending on what you hear, while checking your cameras is Foxy's voice, by the way. And he's either singing to pass the time or singing to creep you out. Either way, in case you were wondering who is singing, it is Foxy. Some of the other animatronics moan, so by comparison, Foxy seems to be in a more pleasant mood, or just have a healthier voice box maybe, when compared to the other animatronics. What's there not to be in a good mood about? It's nighttime, you're walking around, maybe gonna kill some people. It's great. Number 4, the bite of 87. Now, for a long time, people suspected that Foxy the Pirate was the animatronic responsible for the mysterious bite of 87, first mentioned by Phone Guy in the first FNAF game. This came from the theory that Foxy is of course damaged in that game and is also declared out of order. Not only does he have the perfect sharp teeth to be used in a deadly bite, but his jaw also appears to be injured. He is also separated from the other animatronics and forced to stay behind the curtain at Pirate Cove, as though he were being punished. However, in FNAF 4, it was finally revealed that the animatronic involved in the bite of 87 was Freddy, who crushed a child's skull during a prank that the young boy's older brother and his friends were playing on the smaller child at his birthday. And that small child is actually believed to be Michael Afton's brother. Number 3, not featured. In the trailer for the first 5 Nights at Freddy's, Foxy is actually one of the only original animatronics who does not appear. In fact, it is Bonnie instead that you see running down the hallway in the place of Foxy, who is the one. Some think this is because Scott Cawthon either hadn't designed Foxy yet and would later change the mechanics for Bonnie, having Foxy actually take over the animatronic that sprints, or instead that Scott simply wanted Foxy to be a surprise for us all. What do you think? Do you think he changed his mind, or do you think he just wanted it to be a surprise? Number 2, active on night 1. Some players theorize that Foxy himself was not even active during the first night of the original game because it is very rare for him to come out and attack on that first night. However, others have played to actually test that theory and found that he can attack on night 1, but agree that the chances of this happening to you are very rare. It actually takes a whole minute of gameplay where you don't check your cameras for this to occur to you. But if you ignore him for long enough, then Foxy will still come charging at you, even on night 1. Don't think that you won't see him on night 1, because you might. Number 1, the good guy theory. Foxy is such a fan favorite when it comes to all of the animatronics that you run into in 5 Nights that a theory started to circulate around how he might not even be as despicable or evil as we all think he is. Some people theorize that Foxy the Pirate, in the first game at least, was actually a good guy. Why do some people think this? A lot of it has to do with the way his jump scare works. Combine that with people's love of Foxy, and it's easy to see why people have wanted him to be a confirmed good animatronic. Something that Foxy's scream is actually Foxy trying to scare off any other animatronics who are waiting to harm the player in the office, but that the player ultimately still dies because his scream is so loud and startling that your character will have a heart attack. And it's actually the heart attack people theorize that kills you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned some new things about Foxy the Pirate in regards to facts and popular theories regarding his character. Do you like the ideas of Foxy being a good guy? Do you think all animatronics are bad guys all the time? Or do you think all animatronics are bad guys all the time? No questions asked. What is your favorite of the FNAF games? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And speaking of comments, it's time to turn to some comments from one of our latest videos, Top 10 Shocking Bonnie the Bunny FNAF Facts. Mikey12 comments, I think Freddy is the scariest. He seems almost unpredictable. Bonnie is a cute little bunny boy. Good point. Freddy also seems like the leader of the group, which also makes him pretty frightening when you think about it, because he's kind of, in my mind, in charge of the actions of all of the animatronics in terms of them coming after you. He's kind of like the ringleader. Also, bears are just definitely more scary than bunnies, like in nature, in real life. Plush Trap comments, I have a Springtrap plushie. When I get up at 3 a.m. and see it, can't sleep till 6 a.m. Yeah, I think that's what scares me the most about getting those plushies. Like, I have a ton of non-FNAF stuffed animals in my room even, and they already freak me out sometimes if I wake up and I see them like staring at me in the dark with their beady eyes, their beady plastic eyes. So I imagine it would be more frightening with FNAF plushies who, you know, actually have some horror already attached to them. And that's all the time we have for comments today. Be sure to comment below for a chance to have your thoughts shouted out in a future video. This has been Top 10 Gaming, and I'm your host, Amanda McKnight, reminding you, as always, to keep on gaming on. Pew pew! However, others that have played Foxy is such a fan favorite that when it comes to all of the animatronics, that you run into